After the Hells Angels encroached the Comanchero territory of Brighton-Le-Sands in South Sydney, rumours are running high that the 81s are now determined to kick the Comancheros out of their traditional stronghold. This sounds true after a drug runner closely linked to the Comos was arrested by New South Wales police last week, giving some credibility to the speculations that a brewing conflict is set to unfold. The heightened tension and the potential for confrontation between these motorcycle clubs are becoming more visible as they compete for the control over this lucrative turf in South Sydney. Raptor Squad officers charged 3 people, following an investigation into alleged drug supply across New South Wales by an organised criminal network. The investigation began in July 2023 by officers attached to State Crime Command's Raptor Squad, looking into the supply of prohibited drugs across Sydney. The drugs included in this investigation were ketamine, methylamphetamine, cocaine and ephedrine. Following inquiries, about 5:50 a.m. on Friday, November 10, 2023, officers stopped a vehicle in Cronulla and arrested the driver. It was Grayson Goodwin, son of former rugby league footballer Ted Goodwin, and brother of former NRL star, Bryson Goodwin. Goodwin was taken to Sutherland Police Station where he was charged with 4 counts of large commercial drug supply, 4 counts of indictable drug supply and 2 counts of knowingly dealing with proceeds of crime. He was refused bail and appeared in Sutherland local court on Monday 13th of November 2023. Police allege Goodwin is a Comanchero Bikie associate and a professional drug courier. About 7 a.m. that same day, officers executed 4 simultaneous search warrants at homes in Cronulla, Caringbah, and Darling Point. At the Darling Point address, police arrested another 34-year-old man who was taken to Waverley Police Station. He was charged with knowingly deal with proceeds of crime and 3 counts of possess prescribed restricted substance. During searches of the homes, police located 1.3 kilograms of methylamphetamine, 5 kilograms of ketamine, 700 grams MDMA, 150 grams methylamphetamine, 107 grams of ephedrine, various money counters and other electronic items. All items were seized to undergo further forensic examination. Police allege that Goodwin is firmly and indisputably linked to the Comanchero Bikie Club, engaging in the distribution of cocaine, ketamine, MDMA, and meth to yield substantial profits over an extended duration. Law enforcement utilized both physical and electronic surveillance to monitor Goodwin's activities. He acknowledged making brief visits to the Cronulla address for periods under 5 minutes before traveling interstate to facilitate drug distribution. Police additionally say that Goodwin admitted to serving as a drug runner and executing multiple dead drops involving significant quantities of drugs and large sums of cash. He purportedly informed the authorities that he turned to a life of crime during challenging times, with his primary income derived from conducting drug runs, supplying illegal substances in both Sydney and interstate. These illicit activities, according to police, were purportedly financing his lifestyle. Grayson Goodwin is known to police and has had trouble with the law in the past. In 2020, he faced Waverley local court charged with drug possession after police found he had 4 bags of cocaine hidden inside his Mazda. He did not dispute the charges, admitting to being an idiot for possessing drugs near his 2 young children. The police discovered 4 bags of cocaine in his Mazda when he was pulled over for using his mobile phone while driving in Matraville, southeast Sydney. Goodwin admitted to cocaine use when questioned by the officers and told them that he frequently used the white powder while partying. At that time Goodwin received a supervised 18-month good behavior bond instead of a conviction. However, it does not look like Goodwin will be that lucky this time. At the Sutherland local court, Magistrate Holly Kemp denied bail to Goodwin based on the extremely grave allegations of drug supply, the compelling prosecution case, and the substantial likelihood that a conviction would result in a lengthy custodial sentence. Given the severity of the charges and the strength of the evidence against him, the magistrate deemed it inappropriate to grant bail. Goodwin's case is scheduled to reappear in court next year, where further legal proceedings will unfold. In the last few months, reports have emerged about the south of Sydney, indicating that bikies, particularly members of notorious clubs such as the Hells Angels and Comancheros, are allegedly involved in escalating criminal drug activities and tensions within the region. The increased presence of these organized crime groups has raised concerns among local authorities, prompting heightened efforts to address and curb their influence in the area. According to reports, 3 Comanchero territories or their preferred drug trafficking zones, namely Brighton-Le-Sands, Cornwall and Sans Souci, appear to be on siege by the 81s and their presence is being challenged. The Comos have had a long-standing presence and have exerted influence and control over these suburbs. Consider it their territory. They established themselves here as a dominant force and made the area a bustling base for their expanding operations. They have maintained their presence in this area for several years and have used it as a strategic location to expand their criminal and bikie activities. At one point, the Comanchero had full control over several suburbs in southeast Sydney, as evidenced by a banner they hung between Brighton-Le-Sands and Cronulla that read "Welcome to the Comanchero Shire." However, this serves as a reminder of how quickly things can shift in the world of bikie clubs. The world of bikie clubs is constantly changing, and that what may be true or dominant at one point in time can quickly transform. It is a reminder that power dynamics and loyalties can be unpredictable, and that the landscape of the bikie world is constantly evolving, littered with feuds, conflicts and disagreements often characterized by animosity and hostility.